Well, the American economy's winning streak keeps on going. GDP is up about 5% since the start of this year. Unemployment rate is under 4% for its 27th month. And it's the latest victory lap, right? Well, the strongest American dollar we've seen in nearly 40 years. But our recent NewsNation Decision Desk poll, 58% of Americans say they don't see it and they definitely don't feel it, saying they're living paycheck to paycheck. And now the entire global economy is feeling the pinch, with 2/3 of the world's currencies substantially weakened against the U.S. dollar. Their loss is our gain, with our dollar stretching further on those vacations abroad. But does that even make a difference for the millions of Americans who say they've been forced to cut back on their spending? To break down all this confusion, let's bring in senior economist at the American Institute for Economic Research, Dr. Thomas Hogan. Dr. Hogan, good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Glad to be on.
Okay, economy is doing well, inflation is down, yet when people go to buy groceries, they are not seeing it. Why is that happening, Dr. Hogan?
Yeah, thanks. That's right. I think a lot of people would be surprised that we're describing this strong dollar as a good situation, because they've seen such a decrease in the value of their dollars within the United States. The Federal Reserve allowed to get inflation out of control in the post-pandemic period that greatly eroded the purchasing power of Americans that want to go buy, regular goods and services. It's just harder to make ends meet with prices going up this much. The only reason we're calling it strong is because, as you mentioned, other countries are even worse. Many countries have seen so much inflation in the post-pandemic period. If we compare the U.S. to Europe, our inflation rates peaked around 8 or 9%. Theirs were 10.5% to 11.5%, depending on what measure you look at. You see major inflations in South American countries like Argentina and Venezuela. And so in all those countries, the value of their currencies has fallen even more than in the United States, which is the thing that makes the U.S. dollar look good relative to those other countries.
And Dr. Hogan, you understand that so many people are saying, well, wait a minute, I go to Kroger or to Piggly Wiggly or to Publix or whatever. I don't care what's happening in Argentina. All I know is that this carton of eggs costs me $2 more than it used to.
Yeah, that's right. It's definitely been a hard time for many Americans that have seen their incomes eroded by the increase in prices that we've seen across the economy. I mean, especially regular food items and gasoline and things that people need to make ends meet. One of the reasons this can be good sometimes, though, is that it might end up being better for businesses that need to purchase some of their input products from abroad that are manufacturing things in the United States, and so that can potentially help create jobs in the United States. Of course, on the other side, it's bad for countries that want to export. That makes it harder for other countries to buy stuff from us. So it's a bit of a trade-off. The inflation is bad for Americans in general, but relative to other countries, it's not as bad, and it might be good for some American businesses.
And when we talk about the American dollar and how we're also seeing record low employment, how do these things weigh out, and what do you see being the possible panacea for Americans as we move forward and closer to the election?
Yeah, so, the Federal Reserve that manages the money supply for the United States, they have been expecting inflation to continue to come down. And it has come down a lot. It's come down from 8 or 9% to around 3%, but it's kind of stalled out and is still above their target of 2%. Employment has been kind of the opposite, that the unemployment rate they expected to go up, but it's remained surprisingly low. And so the economy has just kept going a lot stronger than the Federal Reserve had expected. Some people are saying they didn't raise interest rates high enough, but they're still predicting that inflation is going to continue to come down, that the employment situation that the economy might slow down a little bit and affect the employment situation. But they're hoping that if inflation continues to come down, then the economy will get into a good balance with low inflation and still decently good employment numbers.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.